It is 8:23 here at 941. I'm Nicole Sandler. I'm still joined in the studio by Stephen Goldstein and Kingsley Guy. They are the dueling columnists from the Sun Sentinel. And I know one of the topics that they have dueled on, I believe, is impeachment and whether or not Dick Cheney should be impeached.
Yes.
Well, in my ongoing effort, public service here to my listeners at 940 Wins, to find the best Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever gift you want to give to somebody, I have found, and we've brought you a bunch of different ones. We've been giving away the out-of-office countdown calendar, complete with George Bush's some of his best quotes ever. And today, I want to feature another item I found, just searching on the web for unusual gifts. And I welcome to the show this morning the creator of the Royal Flush Impeach Bush cards. It's a deck of cards, and Jerry Vassilatos is with us. And Jerry, thank you for getting up so early, because I've reached you in L.A., haven't I?
Well, I'm in Chicago now, but I was in L.A., but it's no problem. I'm happy to be on the show to talk with you.
Well, thank you. Now, what prompted you to put out a deck of cards that are? Tell me exactly what it is. You have 54 reasons to impeach George Bush?
Yeah, I think what inspired me was a twisted sense of humor and some absolute outrage at what's going on.
Oh, I thought you were going to say
absolute.
Go on.
You thought I was going to say what?
Absolute vodka. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of that, too, perhaps.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to kind of get through it. Well, what I did was, I don't know if you all remember that the Pentagon put out a deck of cards years ago when the war started, the Iraqi Most Wanted cards, and it identified the most dangerous war criminals in Iraq.
And I always thought that was a little weird, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that this is something that has been done in different wars to help soldiers identify the enemy, and I decided, well, this would be a good way for us to identify our enemy and the reasons that this guy's just got to go, both him and Cheney, for hijacking our government and just turning everything this country's about, in my opinion, into what it shouldn't be. So what I did was I went online and I thoroughly researched as many of what I feel were the most outrageous high crimes and misdemeanors that you could associate with this administration, and I documented and cited my sources for, cuts that would otherwise aid veterans, things that would affect families, everything related to the Iraq War, Hurricane Katrina, and put them together on this deck of cards, and each card identifies a different reason, and it almost, kind of serves as a checklist as well as a documentation of everything that people should be talking about. It's bizarre because it seems every day it's something new, and I keep asking myself, when is it going to be enough,
I gotcha. Now, Jerry Vassilatos is with us. He's the creator of the Impeach Bush cards, a deck of playing cards, each one with a different impeachable offense on them. And I like this. The spades reveal the real Bush, his failure and unwillingness to protect Americans from danger and disaster, his alliance with the religious right, and his criminal activities and subversion of the United States Constitution. The hearts describe Bush's gifts to the American public. Like, for instance, yesterday's second veto of an S-chip bill might go under that category, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've got money to kill Iraqis, but we don't have money to, educate children here, give them health care. It's crazy. It's just
are all the cards jokers?
It's completely upside down.
Stephen asked if all the cards are jokers.
But, pardon me?
Are all the cards jokers?
Oh, no, they're not. But there are two Joker cards in the deck, and they've got...
I would have thought the whole thing was Jokers.
Yeah. Now, this is not your first deck of cards. You have also put out the Chicken Hawk cards and the House of Cards deck of Bush. So you've got a whole series going.
Yeah, and I never thought that I would be able to do this, trilogy of playing cards. The first one was the deck of Republican Chicken Hawks that I put out when the war started, and the same principle, using the deck of cards to identify, in that case, the 54 top Republican politicians and pundits that voted for war, but when they had a chance to serve, they chickened out and, would find excuses to dodge the draft, not serve. I mean, I actually found quotes by these people, all these Republicans, why they didn't feel it was their responsibility to serve in the Vietnam War or in any other conflict. And then the other card deck was the House of Cards deck of Bush, and I put that out before the election. It was 54 reasons not to reelect George Bush. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to, resonate with enough people. And then this time around, I'm like, all right, after everything that's been going on for the past several years, I thought, okay, now it's time to identify all the reasons to impeach the guy and get him out of there.
Now, you've actually sent this deck of cards to all the members of Congress, haven't you?
I did. I sent a deck to all the Democratic members of Congress 2 or 3 months ago, and I got a response from Dick Durbin's office in a letter that, thanked me for my concern as a citizen. They understand that this is something that's important to the American public, and if I was ever in Washington, I guess that they've got some kind of I think it was like a Sunday meeting where they invite citizens to come in for coffee and donuts.
Oh, how nice.
Where can you get these?
Yeah, I just thought that, that was, at least the guy was nice enough to respond and acknowledge that he got it. I don't think I'll be making it there for coffee and donuts.
No, nobody else did, huh? No John Conyers, right?
No. Yeah, he's, the guy ran, before the November mandate talking about he was going to do something. But I think that the problem right now, too, is larger and that there are a lot of, I'm very disappointed with Speaker Pelosi and Hoyer, and I think that these people are just as complicit, and I think that they're kind of holding Conyers, his hands are tied. He doesn't want to lose his chairmanship, and the poor guy is, said he was going to do things that he can't do now because he's got a bob of the leadership that's
I got you.
How things can happen.
All right, Jerry Vassalatos, it's the Impeach Bush cards. They are available at impeachbushcards.com. That's easy to remember. I will link to that site from my website, my blog at 940wins.com. They're $12.95 each deck of cards. That includes shipping and handling. And you can also get the I guess the Chicken Hawk cards and the other ones too. Is that right?
Well, the House of Cards deck of Bush, they're sold out. Once I ran out of them, no more. But I do offer a little deal where you can get the double down package, where you can get the Chicken Hawk cards as well as the Impeach Bush cards
for $25. I see that. All right, and you're going to send me some that I can give away on the air here too, right?
I am.
All right.
Hopefully, I can get them to you, and then you'll have some to pass along to listeners.
Terrific. Jerry Vassalatos. I'm sorry, I keep butchering your name. Royal Flush, impeachbushcards.com. Thanks for joining us this morning, and thanks for a very creative holiday gift idea. All right, it's 8:31. Nicole Sandler here. We'll be back.